The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the tension in Steffy and Hope's relationship continues to escalate, with complexities and potential for dramatic confrontations in the near future. First of all, while Steffy has agreed to let Hope's clothing line, Hope for the Future, continue to operate, that doesn't mean Steffy is completely comfortable with Hope. Steffy's approval comes with a strong expectation that Hope must perform and grow. Not just in terms of work, but also in terms of personal trust and family. Steffy, as a leader of Forrester Creations, understands that Hope's successful clothing line will benefit the company. However, beneath the surface of that professionalism, Steffy can't completely ignore the fact that Hope once had special feelings for Finn. That's why Steffy has to give a blunt warning. Hope must stay away from Finn and not cross any boundaries. The tension in this warning comes not only from Steffy's anxiety about the relationship between Hope and Finn, but also reflects the fragility of the current situation. Steffy, despite being a strong woman, cannot help but worry about history repeating itself. She has had to face the times Hope and Finn were close to each other in the past, and this increases her vigilance. Hope recognizes Steffy's anxiety, and quickly vows that she will not let her relationship with Finn go too far. This shows a diplomatic move by Hope, not only to ease the tension between the two sides, but also to strengthen her position at Forrester Creations. However, the relationship between Steffy and Hope is not just personal. In fact, Hope is facing a lot of pressure to maintain the stability and success of the Hope for the Future fashion line, which is Hope's passion project, and its failure will not only affect her reputation, but also her position at Forrester. For this reason, Hope has to turn to Thomas, a talented designer and Steffy's brother, for help. Thomas, despite his turbulent past, has always been one of the important factors that help fashion projects at Forrester succeed. Hope clearly realizes that in order for her fashion line to be stable and develop, Thomas's creativity and talent are indispensable. This puts Steffy in a difficult situation. She understands that Hope needs Thomas to succeed, but at the same time, she does not want to see Hope too close to her brother. Steffy has good reason to worry, because Thomas also had feelings for Hope and went through a period of obsession with her. Steffy's anxiety comes not only from the work aspect, but also from the potential threat to their family and relationship. This week, we will witness a major turning point when Hope, in her desperation to save her fashion line, decides to call Thomas for help. Thomas, despite having left town for a while to find peace and balance after the previous events, immediately receives Hope's call and decides to return to help her. This is a fateful decision, as Thomas's return not only brings positive changes at work, but also has the potential to upset personal relationships, especially between Steffy, Hope, and Finn. The partnership between Hope and Thomas will certainly bring a lot of tension and drama, as Steffy will have to face the worry that Hope and Thomas may develop a personal relationship that goes beyond work. Even though Steffy has accepted Thomas's help for Hope's project, she still keeps her distance and is on high alert. What will happen if Hope and Thomas go further? Will Steffy be able to accept that, or will it lead to conflict and a breakup? Meanwhile, the storms in the relationship between Brooke, Ridge, and Taylor are becoming more tense than ever. Brooke's impulsive actions have led to serious consequences, not only affecting her personal relationship, but also threatening her work and other relationships in the family. Everything started when Brooke realized that she was too subjective in her relationship with Ridge. She always believed that the love and history between her and Ridge was strong enough to overcome all challenges. However, recently Brooke began to feel the distance from Ridge, as he gradually avoided and was no longer as close as before. Although Brooke had a premonition of a change in this relationship, she did not think that it was related to Ridge's ex-lover Taylor. This made Brooke even more subjective, thinking that any attachment between Ridge and Taylor was just a thing of the past that no longer threatened her love for Ridge. However, Brooke was completely wrong in not realizing the danger lurking from Taylor. Taylor and Ridge had private moments together that were not only simple conversations, but also emotional romantic moments. This caused Ridge to gradually distance himself from Brooke without her realizing it until things had gone too far. Brooke discovered the abnormality in Ridge's actions, and this pushed her into a state of confusion when Ridge continuously avoided meeting her. Brooke also realized that letting Hope kiss Steffy's husband Finn was a big mistake, and that made her lose points in Ridge's eyes. However, she never thought that mistake could directly affect her relationship with Ridge. Brooke believed that the relationship between her and Ridge was always strong, despite the problems between their daughters. But the truth is, Ridge secretly cut off his feelings for Brooke without letting her know. And the moment Brooke finally realized this bitter truth was one of the most heartbreaking scenes in her life. When Brooke went to find Ridge to talk, she did not expect to witness such a painful scene. She caught Ridge and Taylor kissing on the very bed that she and Ridge used to share. This scene was like a knife stabbed straight into Brooke's heart, completely shattering her last hopes of a relationship with Ridge. Instead of quietly leaving in pain, Brooke lost control and decided to confront her rival. Anger exploded, and Brooke made a big deal out of it by rushing to pull Taylor away from Ridge and brutally slapping her, despite Ridge's attempts to stop her. Brooke's slap was not only insulting, but also caused serious injuries to Taylor. This unexpected attack left Taylor seriously injured, and Ridge immediately had to take her to the hospital for treatment. Meanwhile, Brooke, after her anger has passed and she has calmed down, begins to regret what she has done. She realizes that her actions have not only distanced Ridge further, but also created a bigger crisis for her family and the company, which will certainly cause unforeseen consequences, especially when Steffy learns that her mother was attacked by Hope's mother. Steffy already has a bad feeling about Brooke, and this could be the last straw that causes the relationship between the two families to become extremely tense. Steffy will definitely not let this go, and it could seriously affect the Hope for the Future fashion line that Hope is trying to maintain. Will Hope be able to save the situation when Steffy learns the truth about her mother's attack? Brooke has inadvertently put her daughter in a difficult situation. When Hope's career at Forrester Creations is at risk of being ruined by her uncontrolled actions. What will Brooke do next to right her wrongs, and will she be able to win back Ridge's love after all that's happened? The upcoming episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful are sure to be filled with drama, as the relationships between Brooke, Ridge, Taylor, and Steffy continue to be tested by secrets, betrayals, and conflict. Can love and forgiveness overcome these wounds, or will it all come crashing down in a whirlwind of revenge and hatred? We'll have to wait and see what happens next in this dramatic story.